Hi, my name is Ngozi Okundayi, and today I'll be treating a very interesting topic. Yes, today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of documentation. When you enter into an agreement with somebody, especially where the performance of the agreement by that other person is of utmost importance to you, my advice to you is that you reduce the terms of the agreement into writing. Not having written agreements is very risky because it opens the door to sour relationships. If there is no contract or written agreement in place, the terms of your agreement are almost non-existent, ambiguous, and open to various interpretations. Insisting to have your agreement documented does not show a lack of trust. Documenting your agreement provides a form of legal risk management. It is important to document your agreement because it is very difficult to enforce verbal agreements. Don't enter into oral agreements based on trust. Again, I say, especially if the performance of that agreement by the other party is of utmost importance to you. I know there are certain persons with whom you would not want to begin to go into the rigors of signing agreements because of your relationship with them. For example, siblings, your friends, and even people you look up to. Well, that is beautiful. But just think about it like this. Just imagine that you enter into an agreement with a very trusted friend, and at the end of the day, the inevitable happens. He dies or he becomes incapacitated. How do you prove the existence of such agreement to his wife, to his children, especially if the agreement is such that involves huge amounts of money? So I give that example to make it clearer to you that insisting on reducing your agreement into writing is not an issue of lack of trust with the one with whom you are entering into that agreement. But again, it is to protect yourself also from third parties who may claim through that person, or to protect yourself from eventualities. Anything can happen. I know that there are certain instances where things happen so fast, and before you know what's happening, you've already agreed to do something for someone orally. You've already started to perform, or you are about to perform your own part of the agreement. Or better still, you don't know how to go back to the person and tell the person, can we put this down in writing? I'll tell you what to do. If for any reason you just entered into an agreement and you couldn't capture it in writing, all you have to do is send an email to that other person asking the person to acknowledge receipt of the email and acceptance of the terms of agreement. With that, you can enforce the terms of the agreement in case of any eventuality. Another good tool for documentation is WhatsApp. Yes, you can send the person a message on WhatsApp asking the person to acknowledge, or you can start up the conversation again on WhatsApp. There are instances when you know that the person with whom you just entered an agreement with is a very difficult person and would not even want to acknowledge receipt of your email or even your WhatsApp message. All you have to do is start up the conversation again. Send your email or your WhatsApp message in such a way that you make the person feel that you do not have a clear understanding of the agreement. For example, you could just say, "Hi, Mr. Ramshak. It was so pleasurable meeting with you today and discussing about the new tenancy agreement. Please, could you just clarify how many months do you want to stay on my property? Is it 3 months or 2 months? I thought I heard you say 3. Please, I'll be awaiting your response to be able to take further steps." Voila! That way, he's going to respond to your email and you will have it on record what the terms of your agreement are. If it has to do with money, for example, you want to loan some amount of money to a friend with whom you don't want to enter into an agreement, never give out such money, cash. Ensure that you do a bank transfer. Now, in that bank transfer, ensure to write out a very good narration. For example, in the narration of your transfer, you write, loan to Uncle Lagbaja, so that in case of any eventuality, you have a proof. However, there are certain transactions that WhatsApp messages, emails may not suffice. This is because the law mandates that such transactions must be formally documented. Now, examples of such transactions are the transfer or alienation of property. Again, any tenancy that is beyond 3 years must be documented. So when you find yourself going into such transactions, please ensure you get the proper help of a lawyer. This will in turn save you so much stress, dispute, and loss of money. I hope you learned a thing or two from today's conversation. I would like you to go to the comment section and drop a comment for me. And if you have any question, also go to the comment section, drop your questions. I will be delighted to answer your questions. So, until I come your way again next week, Tuesday by 8 p.m., this is me saying, have a wonderful week.